where it was bittersweet and your emotions ran from one gamut to another. Good evening, fellow pacers and welcome guests. A couple of days before November 17th, 2011, a friend of mine passed away. He passed away unexpectedly, it was on a Sunday night. He died from a blood clot in his leg. Now, his wife had the wake Thursday, November 17th. That day, I was supposed to pick up my date here in New York after work, and we were supposed to go see my favorite all-time lead singer, Axl Rose, and his new version of Guns N' Roses. We went to after work, she met me at my car, which I parked across the street from Bloomberg, and I told her, hey, look, I have to pay my respects to a good friend of mine, and we'll go to the concert right after that. We drove, and I looked at myself. I was down. I was driving erratically. She even said to me, you're driving like me. So I just looked at myself. We got to the wake. Everybody was down. Everybody was in tears, crying, talking softly. And it was a sad moment. I paid my respects. I stayed there for an hour. Then my date and I went to the concert. At the concert, Guns N' Roses came on 2 hours late as usual. Their first single was Chinese Democracy. I wasn't in the mood at all. And then, all of a sudden, after the song was all over, Axl screams, do you know where you are? You're in the jungle. You're gonna die, right? And I got into the moment. I was really into the concert. And for the next 2.5 hours to 3, I enjoyed the concert with my date. Guns N' Roses performed Sweet Child of Mine. And my date and I, we danced, we sang along. It was her first. She's usually into Madonna and Tori Amos and stuff like that. And she was really into Guns N' Roses, which she was surprised. And towards the end of the concert, Axl usually does a cover of Knocking on Heaven's Door. And when he sang, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door, hey, 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 yeah. I closed my eyes. I listened to the bluesy guitar playing, and I imagined my friend, all the good times that I had with my friend. I also imagined my friend that passed away on 9/11 and my kid brother and sister who passed on. I had all these emotions going through me. I was sad. I was happy. I was appreciating the moment that I had with my date. And it was an interesting evening to see how one gamut, how you can go through one day being sad, and at the same token, later on, an hour or two, you could be happy. Now, the lesson to be learned from this: 1, enjoy life. Because like my friend, he died unexpectedly. He was 35, and he was perfectly healthy. He had surgery done, and the surgery went wrong, and it caused the blood clot. So enjoy life as best as you can. Second, appreciate the moment that you're in. The date that I took, her and I, we knew each other for 16 years. and we had a rocky relationship. I always wanted something serious with her. She always wanted to keep it casual. And 6 months later, her and I got into a big argument about that. I want to get married at some point in my life, and she doesn't. She wants to date, and she's 35. She wants to always date and not get married. Looking back now, no matter which woman comes into my life, I could always appreciate that moment in time that I had with her. So appreciate the people that you have in your life. Thank you.